Right, hello. I realise this is a really stupid angle, but if I put it on the floor, there's even more stupid angle. But I've just come back from doing the shopping, and you seemed to enjoy this last time, even though it's just groceries. I have done a home bargains, but yeah, it wasn't all that much to write home about in home bargains. So I've been to Food Warehouse. I have spent a lot of money in Food Warehouse, but it's because there was a list. And what my husband added to it was whiskey and rum and pizza. So it's the whiskey and rum which is added to that one. And then I relented and I went to Aldi rather than driving up the road to the Tesco. And I mean, I've only spent £46 in Aldi, which, you know, is good. But the reason I've only spent £46 in Aldi is because they've literally got a third of the things I would normally buy if I'd gone to Tesco. So it would have come up at the 100 mark at Tesco. And frankly, some of the stuff which I was looking at in Aldi was more expensive than it would have been. For example, these are cheaper in Tesco because you get a meal deal with them. So, I mean, these may be really nice, but you can normally get for £6 that and wedges and a dip. So, yeah, I'm not that thrilled with that. And I think that was like £3.79 for each of them. So, I don't think that's great. I thought I'd tidied it. I thought it got to the point where I could put myself it's the only reason I'm doing the videos, because it's just easier for me to put it away. Right, so this is all the Aldi stuff. I have got 2 quiches, because it's nice to have a quiche and a baked potato. Cherry wood smoked bacon and cheddar, and mature cheddar and caramelised onions. These will be nice. These will be cheaper than Tesco, I can guarantee that, because every time somebody breathes, the prices goes up at Tesco. Mind you, they were £2.99 each. I'm sure you can get one for £2.50. But £2.99, I'm not going to stick with that. That's good. It's good. No space. It's because of what this here. This has no purpose here. Don't need that. There's things in here that have been put in here for recipes which have still not happened. My husband he's ever the optimist that he's going to feel like prepping an entire meal after work, and he has a really brutal job. Honestly, I feel like suggesting to him, number one, that we move out of here, but it'll be very hard to get a mortgage, which is why we're a bit stuck here. But I feel like saying, look, I'll just have a baby and you can be stay-at-home husband and I'll go back to work, because I need to make him stay at home and not destroy his body any further. Right, maple pork loin steaks, they were a good price. A pack of chicken, that seemed like a decent price. Chicken was £2.99. The pork loin steaks were £2.19. I don't think that's a regular price. I'll tell you something as well. When I got in there, when I got to the till, I expected, I was all ready with my IKEA bags, and I've got 4 IKEA bags here, and I expected, to be really fast. But frankly, the guy on the till, I think he was on day release from something horrific by the looks of it, because somebody came to take him off after he served me, and it looked like he was being returned to some kind of institute. I don't know, but I mean, I can scan things faster at the charity shop and take them off hangers and fold them and put them away. He didn't even put my stuff in the bag. He was just like, shh. I don't know. So I've got fish cakes, chili, and salmon and spinach. They should be all right. Yeah, I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled because I'll have to go back and do another shop. Lettuce, standard. This was a bargain. I didn't expect to get branded beer in there. I thought I was going to get like Coletti's beer or the Salvation beer or something else. Or what we've got Heineken, and we'd probably have Heinekant or something. I mean, that's a job, isn't it? Thinking up of like pointless names for things. Right, so fish cakes are $1.99 each. That's all right. What else did we just have? So the lager was $9.99. It is 10 cans, not 12. That's okay. That wasn't on the list. One empty bag. And then we've got loads and loads of crisps. So I mean, they did have Walkers, but frankly, I won't get a multi-pack of Walkers anymore, because then you end up with a big bag of one of the flavours which neither of us likes, which is usually prawn cocktail. I used to like prawn cocktail, but Lord only knows what they've done to it because it's horrible. So I've got a selection of stuff for my husband to try. Salt and vinegar, whatever that is, starring like me. Generic onion rings and puffs and sticks and bacon rashers. So they should be a hit, I'm hoping. These are cheaper than Tesco. I will give it that. This is £2.50. That is a bargain. That is breakfast, which hasn't been dealt with. I've got them. They did have a multi-pack thing of them. But again, I feel like I want to end up stuck with stuff. I think these were like 99p. They were 99p. The version of this that we prefer is the one that they do at Co-op. Sea salt and Chardonnay vinegar. I'm probably going to have to go to the Co-op because I'm trying to buy lottery scratch cards and nowhere seems to sell them anymore. I thought they used to sell them at Home Bargains. No, they don't sell them at Iceland. They don't sell them at Marks and Spencer's, and they don't sell them at Aldi. So what's going on? Is there something that I've missed and now gambling is illegal? That is the rest of the crisps. I've got 2 more of them. So they better be good. Sometimes you get a better batch of them that are more vinegary because, I think sometimes whoever works on it, they pour too much vinegar on it. So then I've got this, Deltas, which is obviously Doritos. I think one of the things that I find disappointing, in America, in Aldi in America, they have twice as nice. So they have like a blue logo, twice as nice. So if you don't like it, you can bring it back and you get your money back and a voucher or something. I don't know. It sounds like a swindle for them. I mean, it would happen. People would be bringing stuff back all the time, but apparently, you can bring something back if you didn't like it. You can test it. So we don't have that in England. I know I've got some Americans. Do they do that in Aldi? Is there such a thing as twice as nice? Or am I just watching the wrong YouTubers? Extra thick cut bread, because I don't eat that much bread. I should make my sandwiches I did look at the eggs in both places and wasn't so sure that they'd come from chickens. So, but I mean, I have risked milk at the other place, and I mean, who even knows if that's actually come from cows? Don't know. Lemons. I looked at a lot of. I probably would have come back with more stuff from Aldi if it didn't all look rogue. I have at once, because you have to go out at like 10 o'clock at night to pick it up on a weekday. So I think I went on a Sunday because it was 5:30 pickup, and that was reasonable for me. I got a Too Good To Go bag from Aldi, and everything in it was dripping rotten. And I was like, why is this the case? And then when I was looking at the actual veg that they're selling at full price, not on a Too Good To Go bag, it was all dripping and rotten. And I mean, some of this doesn't look too happy, but I did get lemons. I did get a bag of salad because I like that, and it has spinach in it, which I do need because I am iron deficient. So I do have to do that. And then I got a bar of chocolate. So, yeah, that's all right, I suppose, for £46. But I'm annoyed because I'll end up having to go out again, £1.95 for that, and get more stuff because it's not enough. I've only got chicken. The mince looked like, yeah. Yeah, the mince looked, yeah. Right, so, Food Warehouse. I have spent at Food Warehouse. And this one is expensive. So, £135 I've spent there. So I've used my credit card because apparently I'm going to get 10% back. Oh God. If you do 5 transactions this month using your credit card, so I'd been paying down my credit card so it was free. They've sent me a text message saying, oh, I can see you using your credit card, you're quite close to your limit again. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, but you encouraged me to do this. So if you buy fuel and groceries 5 times in the month on your credit card with HSBC, if you've signed into the offer and you've received this offer, you get 10% cash back, which 10% cash back sounds quite good, does it not? So I've endeavoured to do that, hence why I've put these 2 things on my credit card. And I've done, when we went down to Minehead, did 2 fuel fill-ups and 1 Tesco shop. So that should be my 5 transactions. Let's see if they honour it. It says in a calendar month. Their calendar month was probably when my statement came out, which was on the Monday. So they probably ham-fisted me in that way. But it said a calendar month, and it said that it runs until the 31st of December. So it has to, it wouldn't run until the 31st of December if it was on the day that they were sending my statement, would it be? But whoever believes anything any of these companies say. Right, so my husband only likes single malt. He doesn't like blended. Hence why these are probably more money than you would pay. That was £20. That is really good. And then I used the card to wrap my Lego in. And then he wanted rum. So Captain Morgan, that's coming at £18.75. I mean, obviously these are also better at Tesco because I get club card points and you get club card offers. So I think that's why I'm a bit of a Tesco person. I also like Tesco because you've got the scanner and you can go round at your leisure and you can scan. You know how much it's going to be before you get to the till, and then you don't have to queue up with all the other plebs. You can just go to the other till, which is invariably not very full, and you can do the same in Sainsbury's. And I like using the scanner because it helps you budget and it helps you having to stand next to somebody who has been urinating on themselves for the last 10 years and not washing their clothes, which, I know I should be used to it because obviously I work in retail, but I don't want it on my day off. I had an incident yesterday when I was at work. It's completely off subject, but You know, I'm used to used knickers at work in the donation bags. However, yesterday there was a pair of used knickers that somebody had just taken off in the store. So they'd obviously decided that they wanted a pair of jeans and for some reason had just taken off their undergarments and left them in the middle of the shop where the jeans were. I am completely bewildered. I thought maybe I was wrong, and then I Swiffered it out because it was under the trousers. And it was definitely a pair of knickers. It can't possibly have been in one of the garments we had. Anyway, somebody left a pair of knickers on the shop floor. People in shops are weird. Right, so the last thing they've got is this one, which was $7.25. Don't know what this is. I've gone and picked up a blended one. He'll drink it anyway, because he'll have to. It was in a cabinet. I had to get somebody to unlock it, so I was obviously under pressure. Anyway, Paddy's whiskey might be nice. It might also be good as a drain cleaner. You never know. Drains need cleaning. Cereal. I like my cereal. I always go with that. A bowl of that and a little sprinkle of that. So that is Red Berries Special K, and that one is Crunchy Nut with a little bit of chocolate on it, which is why I sprinkle on that one. And that's another reason why I'm not an Aldi convert, because I've had the version they have in Aldi and it's absolutely disgusting. It is cardboard. I am a connoisseur, maybe. Maybe I am. I just, I just don't like horrible stuff. Got some condiments, so it was 3 for £9, so £3 each. We always have brown sauce in this household, hence why 2 is fine, and then I like mayonnaise. So 3 of them. These for 3 for a £5, which is a good deal. They only had steak. That'll do. Milk, hopefully from a cow. I mean, milk is milk. We know how much milk costs. Yeah. The less said about milk. The thing is it's things like milk, which you've been buying since you were left home. It hits hard when £1.45. That's not bad, is it? £1.45. My corner shop, they sting me like over £2 for it if I've run out, because they know that when you're buying milk at the local shop, it's because you've made an error. These potatoes, they were £1. They were reduced. That was a bargain. Onions, we probably don't need, but you always need onions because we make a lot of curries and things. I meant to get chilies and I didn't. Yeah. And then the last thing I've got 6 things of this. I thought I checked. I've managed to get a dented one. I like that one, stag chili. These are expensive, but they don't sell them anywhere anymore. That's the one that my husband likes, dynamite chili. He's working out in the cold at the minute. He doesn't really have anywhere, so to speak, to warm up. So he kind of wants one of these. And then if he has got the facility to actually make food, he wants something hot. So these are $2.25 each, which I wish that they would do a multi-buy on these. I wish that these were 3 for a £5, but there you go. So I've got 2 of them and I've got 4 of them because he likes that. And I kind of want to keep, every time I go in there, I buy them in case suddenly they disappear. I want them to know that somebody is buying them. And then the last thing that we've got is big tray of Pepsi. Big tray of Pepsi, so you get 3 of these, 24 cans. For £24. Yeah, it's still that. Mix and match. 3 for £24. Minus £9.75. Usually, Don't know. Bad maths. 11. What? 11.25. That's a weird price, isn't it? I'm sure it wasn't 11.25. This is 33.75. I can't imagine that it was 11.25 for one, because I'm sure when I was getting it before it was 11.99. But anyway, 3 for 24. I'm going to keep buying them. Yeah, they'll run out of stock soon, and it'll be a disaster zone. But while the going's good, I'm getting the Pepsi from there, and that's it. That's a lot of money spent for not very much, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, I've spent 50, 60, 70, 180 quid, just over 180 quid on the food. And I still haven't got half the fresh stuff. It was my turn to do the shopping this week. There we go. That's it. So, hope you enjoyed that. I know it's like not everybody's cup of tea, but some people seem to like it, and I thought I might as well do a video while I unpacked, so I must put the rest of the stuff in the fridge. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Goodbye. Oh, and lastly, let me tell you about the car park. Oh my god. The car park was like an ice rink today. It was like it was like Marv at the end of Home Alone. My husband's here. I'm doing a video. You can come and be in the video. You can tell me what you think of these crisps. Yeah, he's hot and sweaty and cold at the same time. Yeah, anyway, literally, I nearly fell over like Marv in Home Alone, and many other people did. And our car park isn't salted. There's no salt anywhere. Nobody seems to have salted anything, aside from a little bit of the roads. They'd salted the place where I work. So, I don't know, maybe we've got some salt left over. Maybe Russia is the only place with salt, and they're not giving us the salt because we're at war. But yeah, it was an absolute death rink in there, like proper. And I wasn't enamoured having to go backwards and forwards to the shops, holding onto a trolley, and then having to return the trolley, and then having nothing to hold on to and nearly falling over. Can we please like ice the general areas?